Okay, hi everyone. We've got a new video to do. I am getting in for review a new e-cigarette. This is the one I use currently. And during all my prep, I want to do a tutorial on how to fill them. Because every time I get somebody into one of these, the first call I get is, how do I fill this stupid thing? So I'm going to show you. So my brand is, right now, is an OG revolver. Evo? Is it Evo? Okay.
OG revolver's the model.
OG is the model. Alright. So we got the revolver con because we like being able to, you see down here, to change our voltage. It allows us more vapor. Or less vapor. Whichever one you prefer. And the battery lasts longer. So take this bad boy apart. You just twist off the cap. If you have one of those, you just twist that, just pull it off. My drip tip pops right out. This piece, a lot of people don't have, but I have one because we found a pretty good shop that carries them, and it just makes it so your artimus tank, which is what they call this thing, doesn't look stupid on this thing. See? I think that looks stupid, and that's how they normally are, unless you can manage to find one of these cones. Now I'm all about the pretty. Now, this is an artimus tank. Inside, this is a cartomizer in here. You have to take that out as well. To take that out, take your battery and just pull it out. Okay, I've got a paper towel down here. Now, this is what your this is a refill on your cartomizer. I am not going to use this because I just switched this out yesterday. Usually about after a week or two of using it, it'll start tasting burnt. It's because it is. So that's when you need to use one of these. Get a new one. So, inside here, let's see if you can, there is a cotton filter type thing in here. These are my e-juices. Most people use one or two at a time. I actually blend my own right now because I like the blend. So, this one, that's Vanilla Gorilla. It's a vanilla and Bavarian cream. Bavarian cream. I've got pina colada. I actually have two pina coladas. I tried using a new brand and I did not like it. So I'm just using it. I'm mixing it in right now to get rid of it. And Bahama Mama. So, Pina Colada, Vanilla Gorilla, and Bahama Mama is the flavors I normally use in my e-cigarettes, what I like right now. So, they come in thousands of flavors. I mean, if you can't find a flavor that suits you, something's wrong. You can even get them in tobacco flavor, but I'll tell you what, right now, I did not want to use an e-cigarette. I was very stubborn. I did not want to use it. I wanted my real cigarettes. I thought it was pointless. Yeah, well, when I finally started using it because it's so much cheaper, after about a month, I want a real cigarette less and less and less because they taste like caca, I'll tell you. You get into these and you start getting the flavors, they taste so much better. They have about 10%. Where's my cartomizer? Oh, all right. Well, it's a lot not healthier, but a lot less unhealthy than the normal cigarette. with only a fraction of the harmful chemicals in it, and tastes better. Honestly, it tastes so much better. Just make sure that you keep this stuff away from, out of reach of children, because it smells like candy. And it tastes like candy when you're vaping. It tastes horrible if you do it by yourself. But you want to keep it out of the reach of kids because it smells good and they're going to try to eat it. And if they spill it on their skin, the whole 9 yards, they can get very sick. So make sure, like anything else, if you're a cigarette smoker, you keep your cigarettes away from your kids, right? Well, make sure you keep them away from your vape, too. So, the first thing you need to do, take your atomizer. Cartomizer? Oh, sorry. Cartomizer. Yeah, mine's a cartomizer. I apologize. And you're just going to fill it by putting just a couple drops of vape in it. And waiting. I usually do 4 of each flavor to begin with, but this is not brand new, so that means there's already vape in it, so I'm doing quite a bit less. And what you're going to do is you just keep filling it until your cartomizer is completely filled. Not flooding. Believe me, flooding is not good, but what it will be is it will start to drip out of the bottom. That's what you're waiting for. I have a napkin under here to tap it on to see when it starts. Yeah, see, this was already used, so it only took a couple drops. It can take quite a while when you do the brand new one. I mean, a lot of drops, because it holds about a pack worth of tobacco, like the equivalent of a pack in that cartomizer alone. So now we're just gonna put it back in here, and I pushed it all the way in like a dummy, but I'm gonna clean it off anyway because my fingers are gross now, and pull it out again so that I can get to the atomizer, the Artemis. Pull it out just enough so it's not secured, and push it off to the side. Now, you take the vape and fill it up. Do not fill it above here. It'll cause flooding. But your clear section should be completely covered in vape. Okay. Once it is, secure it back in place. Clean it off. Forgot something? You're just gonna put it back together. Where's my drip tip? Ah, there it is. Now, I love my drip tip. You can get them in a lot of different styles, depending, if you have one that is customizable. But I like mine because I can move the drip tip to face whatever way I want it to. If you don't know, to use it, all you do there's a little button on the side of the battery. Lights up when you push it. That's it. Done. No secondhand smoke or anything. It's awesome. Now, like I said, make sure. Replace your caps. Don't leave them around if you have kids. Oops, wrong cap. And put them away where they can't reach them. Now I know you're all excited thinking, hey, we're done. I can go get on with my life. No, nope, nope. We're not done. Because I'm going to show you how to do the same thing with an atomizer. Yay. This is my fiance's. See, this is his tip. You got a metal skull. If you're really rough with your stuff, you want to get the metal ones. He's broken 2 plastic tips already. And that's another one he has. That's dragon. Same deal. Now, with his, the big difference is his cone in the middle, in the inside, his is an atomizer, not a cartomizer. His does not twist out like mine does. So his comes in here like this. You take off the bottom piece and you have this thing. The atomizer, when you need to change out the atomizer, you don't just take out the middle piece. That middle piece doesn't come out. You take out that right there. And you just swap it for a new one. That's all you do with these. I don't have a new one here. He didn't give me one. But all you do, pull that out of here, switch in the new one. Same way you took it out. And put it back on. Sorry, I know my handshake, but... And for his, it's greasy. I'm having issues. My hands are oily. I can't get it off. Chris! Serenity. Get Daddy. I can't get it open now. Mommy called you. Daddy, Mommy called you. Come on. Oh, I got it. I got it. Yay! So it twists off the top. It's really hard to twist off if, you know, your fingers are greasy, so be aware. Now, this one is his. He has a special tank for his fireball flavor. This stuff is so wicked. You have to use, if you don't want to use disposable ones, you have to buy, I got it. I couldn't get the top off. Oh. You have to use
no, you took it all the way apart.
Yeah.
That's not how you're gonna fill it out.
That's what I thought. Well, I don't use this kind, so how do you fill this one? Forget what I said, because he's saying I did it wrong.
This part only.
Oh, really? Yeah. I had that part off, so I just put it in. I just drip it in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
But let me make sure it's on tight.
Okay. Sorry. I was doing it wrong.
The reason I suggested.
Oh, okay. Now I see the. Okay, now I see the holes. When you take off your atomizer and inside there's slits on the side. Okay. I'm sorry, I've never used this one. His fireball is, it corrodes. It's so cinnamony and so strong, it will corrode any of the plastic or cheaper plastic Artemis tanks. So you need to get plexiglass. Or use disposable tanks. He does that. He's done that too. And they're relatively cheap, so. But take your fluid. Like I said, make sure you don't use any of the cinnamon flavored ones, and they're so strong it'll just kill your. It'll corrode through your plastic and ruin it. So make sure you have glass. But this is like so popular, this fireball stuff. I don't like it because I don't like cinnamon. But there you have it. Alright, so you just fill it the same way you did the other one, except aim for the sides on this one. You don't have to get it out. You don't have to twist the top off or pull out the Artemis tank, apparently. Sorry. I was wrong. Twist it back on. His conveniently twists right out of the cone without being on the battery. So that's convenient. And take your tip and stick it in there. Put your lid back on your juice. So that's this. Now I want to show you while we're at it. I'm getting mine back though because mine's more convenient. Your chargers. You take off the battery, just the battery, and you twist it into your charger and you plug it in the wall. It's that easy. Or the computer. Anything really. What they are is they have the little battery pack that you screw this into, and then the part you plug into something is a USB port. And then they have the plug that you put the USB port into. Honestly, it's really loose for this brand, so we use our cell phone chargers, because it's so much easier. But that is for the revolvers from the Evo brand. We also have, oh look, that's convenient. This is the charger they give you, and you just plug the USB port into there, but like I said, it's really loose. We also have the Dream Vapor kind, but this isn't a revolver. This was our first gen, so that's what we have here. And we like these so much better because we can adjust our voltage. Beyond that, that's pretty much it. As soon as I get in my new one that I get to review, I'll make a video of doing all that. You can actually see me trying to figure it out. If it's tricky, we're gonna have issues. So they're also sending me e-juice, and we'll be giving some away. So that's awesome. So I'll see you next time, and you guys have a great night.